just visiting Hotel Ep196, and it's a really pretty hotel. They have a really nice garden. Morning. They got a bar here. Hey everybody, so in this video we sail from Block Island to Newport, Rhode Island, where we meet Mom and tour the town a little bit before David left with Mom. I'm on my own. Newport, Rhode Island is a sailor's dream. It's called the sailing capital of the world for good reason. Narragansett Bay is prime for sailing, and the Newport Regatta draws crowds from everywhere. The waterfront's buzzing with marinas and great seafood spots. With events like the Newport Jazz Festival, it's got a laid-back maritime vibe that sailors can't resist. Perfect spot to drop anchor and soak it all in. A dream was born years ago. A beat-up sailboat, no engine, no instruments, just a vision of open waters. Countless hours were poured into learning batteries, wiring, and solar, turning that old gas boat into an electric Voyager. This channel humbly shares the lessons hard-learned through that DIY journey. For 6 years, the dream grew, step by step, until finally, 1,100 nautical miles were sailed from Hamilton to Nova Scotia, breaking free from the dock. Join this adventure, exploring new seas, tinkering along the way, chasing freedom with no fixed horizon. Subscribe and sail along. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're about to depart the anchorage at Block Island. Got the sunrise just coming up. It's Mark over there pulling up his anchor, and I'm going to tell him that we're free, and we're going to get going. That's the noise the prop makes when we are slowing down. So here's the basically we've kind of stayed in the same spot, and we're in the no anchor zones. I'm just going to call Mark, see if he's how's he doing. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dan, I'm just on the way anchor.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'll hang tight here. Yeah, that's the start of our day. Okay, David is getting the sail bag ready. Could you redo up that zipper, please, David?
What?
I forgot to zip it back down the front.
Oh.
And, oh, I see Mark is free. All right. We're on our way. Like making me nervous. These fishermen. This guy's further than the other guy, but the previous guy came back, I don't know, probably about 3 boat lengths in front of me. This guy's at least out there a little bit. So as we were entering into the river inlet heading up into Newport, there was a regatta going on, and it must have been at least 30-40 sailboats coming out at the same time, including the motorboats, like race markers, all that kind of stuff. It was just happening right as we were coming in, so it was good timing. And it's the first time I ever had to sail through that many sailboats all at the same time. It's like, okay, Newport is definitely a sailing haven. Thanks to all the sponsors of the channel and our Patreons. Couldn't be making these videos without you.
Where are you?
And there's Grandpa calling us. We're in Newport, Rhode Island. Newport, Rhode Island.
Newport, Rhode Island. Oh, see. Are you anchored there?
Yeah, we're anchored, and hopefully this is going to be it for a while. This is the dinghy dock at King Park Stone Pier. So it seems like there's a lot of dinghies here. That one's just packed. There's like full of dinghies everywhere. This is the view from King's Pier. Northern Comfort is right there. 15 times zoom. So on this side is the public anchorage, sort of like all here, not anchorage, moorings, private moorings you have to pay. And the other side is private moorings, and in the middle they've got room for a little bit of anchorage. Apparently whenever there's a big squall or anything, most of the boats drag because they're too close together and you can't put out an adequate scope. It'd probably be all right if you had 120 feet of scope out, but then you'd be swinging into your neighbor. So I only have 75 feet of scope. So it's a bit of a problem. And you can see there's Rhode Island downtown. Newport. Thank you, David. And over there, we haven't found it yet, there's a Mariners Center where we can do laundry, showers, and we need to do some of that today. We're checking the restaurants out, walking downtown Newport. Who's this one? It's that pop band, I'm trying to remember their name. Ruin the thing. Yeah. You can hear the fog rolled in. The foghorn's going.
Is also the exhaust from the generator too?
No, that's just rubbing. So Julisa's down. She joined me.
Hello.
This is David's last days. Hey, you got anything to say, David?
Good riddance.
Gee. Was it that bad?
No, it wasn't that bad.
He was a super big help. I was really appreciative of having him here. But now I'm going to be going on solo. I don't have too much sailing left. I've got about 80 miles to get to Cape Cod, and then I've got 300 and some miles to get from Cape Cod to Shelburne, Nova Scotia. So, but that's going to be a straight passage, 3 days. So
There's spiders like
we'll see how that goes.
One of them fell. on
We're
my
just
face.
enjoying Rhode Island, and this is the first fog that we've
That's so
had.
sweet. And I started like,
You can't see the town anymore.
No,
Can you see Ida Lewis even?
yeah.
Yeah, there's Ida Lewis.
Look at that.
And then there's the Kings Park right over there, pier. That's we can bring the dinghy over there and go for a walk along the park. It's actually quite pretty.
What are catamarans here? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh, more. There's a big one there. That one's, if you look at it, he actually has hydrofoils.
Oh,
That's what those big, or dagger boards. Those big things that
Oh.
stick up on the sides. Yeah, those actually go down. So they're pulled up right now. And then depending upon the tack you're on, you actually can lower the dagger boards into the hull for more depth. But then you pull them up for docking because they're deep, right? For upwind sailing, it'll help with the upwind sailing. There's another catamaran there. This catamaran has a whole family. They've got like 2 dogs, 2 kids.
is that the Chihuahua one?
No, no, it's a different family. This one here is the Chihuahua one here on this. I don't know what it is, but I guess it'd be close to 40 feet, 42 maybe. It's a nice cutter rig. That one looks like he's cruising for sure. It's really pretty.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I was just checking the swing rate, and we're in front of the catamaran. This
The
guy
colors are changing.
that we were beside,
Oh, maybe not.
so that we're not going to hit him. The other
Red.
guy's out of our way, and then we're going to be behind this guy when we flip. So I was just making sure that, like, where's our position relative to the other boats. So, because we're
They're the colors of the
shifting.
U.S. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, on the bridge over there, eh? And then the sky is, everything is cool. Oh yeah, you're right. Red, white, and blue. Rhode Island. We moved over to a mooring ball. So we're in the mooring field because David and Julisa are leaving me. I'm going to be all alone. So I'm finishing the journey by myself. I'm going up to Cape Cod, and then I'm going to be going from Cape Cod to Shelburne, Nova Scotia. So that'll be like a 3-day passage. And we're playing cribbage. We're watching the sunset. You can see how we're in the middle of the harbor here. There's so many boats. So we've been just chilling the last few days. It's been Julisa and David got here. We went out and did provisioning, so we got some gas, filled up my gas. Then we felt we should have another jerry can. Wow, look at the size of that boat, honey.
Keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, that
Is
one's
that a
monstrous.
cruiser as well?
What the?
No, that's like 80 foot.
What the?
Is that somebody's
Maybe
personal
maybe
boat?
maybe 100 foot boat. Yeah. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4.
You need a lot of a crew.
And
You
look
need
at
to
the
hire
look
a
at the
crew.
flag. He's from England.
You need a crew to help you.
Oh no, he's from somewhere else. There's something at the end. Is that Australia?
No, that's not.
That's Australia, isn't it?
That is not the Australian flag.
Yeah, there's something on the crest at the back.
Is that because people are coming in for the big festival this weekend?
The folk festival, isn't it?
Look at the size of their fenders.
What is the crest though for there?
fenders are huge.
Those are the white sailboats with the double mast. That's a different one. This is Thalia from Georgetown. They have a water barge here. Hard to see. It's kind of like right there, behind that little cruiser. It's a dock, so you kind of dock up to it, jump off, and then you can use the hose to fill up your water tank. So I'm going to do that right now and fill up my spare water because I'm going to need that. Then I got to figure out how to grab a mooring on my own. We'll see how that goes. Got that first try, unbelievably. That they have a little stick, a floating stick. That made it easier because I could see it. So this little thing is a floaty, and the stick hangs out. And then I was able to kind of see where it was, which made it easier. So you can see here they've got kind of a Y thing. So I slipped one on here, on this cleat, and then the other one over there on that cleat. So now I'm going to tidy up my dock lines, put them back where they go, and then yeah, I got my water. I'm all good. So Old Port Marine is responsible for the launch service here in the anchorages and mooring fields. So when you get an anchorage, they'll come out to you over in front of Ida Lewis, and they'll bring you ice, do your garbage, all kind of a number of things. Apparently there's a water service here, but I called it a bunch of times, gave up. So I went to the free water dock that these guys have. You have to go there between 10:30 and 4, and they have the tap on, and basically it's like a little floating dock, and they have a pump, so you got to bring your own hose. I was a little bit confused when I was looking at it from afar because I couldn't see a hose, but it's just a tap, so you just screw on a standard hose. So the launch service is $5 per person, and you typically tip the people that are you know, bringing you out because well, you know, that's what they're working for, you know. They appreciate the tips, and you know, I appreciate the service, and they come pretty quick. And you can then just walk around. You can see you're right downtown Newport, so this is called Base, and they have a couple of routes. They have one that kind of goes around, and then they have another one that is where they just bring you back and forth. So they have a couple of options here, but basically if you catch at Base on the half hour or hour the launch, then they'll bring you out. You just sort of jump on with everybody and you tell them where your boat is, and they'll bring you out. Yeah, so Newport, nice place, wedding capital of America. Apparently everything's very pricey here. I had ice cream for $10, 3 ice creams, that's US, so $14 for an ice cream waffle cone, so pretty expensive. We went out for dinner, we spent or lunch, and we spent it was 81 US for just enough for 3 people, for Julisa, David, and I. So they've left today. Now I'm on my way solo, so I'm going to be leaving tonight, doing a a short overnight to try to get to the Cape Cod Canal, and I'll see if we can time it right, and if I can't, then I'm just going to find a spot to drop anchor and wait out until the next appropriate wind and tide. Wish me luck. So that's the shuttle that takes you around. So they basically go, you call them on 68, and then they come out and pick you up, and then they do a route. And there's a bunch of, I think they have like 4 boats or something like that. Well, there's a couple things I got to do before I head out tonight. There's the dinghy in the back. I basically got to take the dinghy and put it on the deck. I don't like sailing with the dinghy back there in rough seas. I do it in the harbor, but I'm not going to do that here. So I'm just going to take the winch off, or the pulley, and then I'm going to bring the pulley over to the spinnaker line, and then I'm going to come back, drop the dinghy, bring it over on the side, and then connect it up into the pulley, and then I'm going to come on deck and then raise it. See if that's tall enough. Now I lock it down.
And that's very good. That's very helpful. Request to know if everybody has their life jackets on at this time. Over. We do. Over.
There's a boat that has got a rope tied around its propeller, so it's locked them out, and they're now can't propel, and they're drifting now to shore.
We're making arrangements to assist you.
Pretty scary situation. So they probably hit a lobster pot or something, and they got it wrapped around their prop. So what they did is they asked him for his cell phone, and then they sent him a text message, and he's going to accept it, and then the reply is actually going to help them pinpoint his location. That's interesting. Well, I hope they get this guy out. Well, leaving Newport, I had a headwind, of course, so I had to do a lot of tacking, but once I rounded the corner and I started heading towards the Cape Cod Canal, I was able to have it a little bit more on my beam, and I was able to use it to my advantage. Well, heading out of Newport, I put 2 reefs in the main. It'll be going out at night, and I sailed off the mooring, and I'm running 25 amps, which is about 1400 watts, so it's perfect wattage. And I'm doing 3.4 knots. Got a little bit of wind helping me. There's Fort Adams. Tacking my way upwind again to get out of Rhode Island, Newport. The sailboats. Leaving at night from Newport, I was trying to time it so that I would be able to make the Cape Cod Canal for 6 in the morning. So it was about a 12-hour sail overnight, and I timed it just perfectly. Got there just as the tide switched and was starting to run eastward. Well, I got my knife, and I'm going to see how cold this water is. Whew. Oh yeah, that's cold. I threw out a couple of lines just in case, because the boat's moving a little bit. But wow, there was a root, a whole pile of stuff on there, so hopefully it spins better now. It was just seaweed though.